Good morning, Year 3. Today we're looking at vertical and horizontal lines, something we have used the language of before, so you should be super at this. We'll start with the in focus question, looking at what a vertical line is, then a horizontal line, and also thinking about the other language we've learned about perpendicular and parallel, and then it's your turn. In focus question. The pictures are rectangular in shape and are hanging upright on the wall. What can you say about the sides of the rectangles? So again, remember the language we've already used, perpendicular, parallel, using arrows, horizontal, vertical. Think about those and write anything you can to describe the rectangular shapes, the pictures that you can see. Okay? Right, so if we have a look here, we've used those letters to label our lines. All right, so again, this helps us describe the lines by having something to call it. So line A and D, or line A and B, and so on. So if we are to look at lines A and D, I can say, and remember what those arrows show that they are parallel lines. Okay, so I can say that line A and D is parallel to line B and C. But not only that, I can say that they are vertical parallel lines because they are going up, all right, not across. So I can say that line A and D and B and C are vertical lines that are also parallel to one another. So if we look this time, okay, again, what else can we say? Well, hopefully this will give you a clue where I put the arrows. So this time, again, the arrows show that they are parallel to one another. And this time, we are looking at lines A and B and D and C. And we can say, yes, they're parallel to one another because they don't meet, all right, and the distance between them is the same. But we can also say they are horizontal lines. They are both horizontal parallel lines because they are going across rather than up, all right? So that's some language that we will keep using to get ourselves familiar with how we can describe lines and different parts of a shape. And again, if we are to look at this, thinking about language we've already learned, so the word perpendicular, we can also say that line A and D is perpendicular to line A and B, because when those two lines meet, one vertical and one horizontal, they make our right angle. All right, so we can say that line A and D is perpendicular to line B and A, because when they meet, they make a right angle. So using all that language we've learnt, all right? And now it's your turn. So go on to Google Classroom, have a look at your activities, and remember all of the language we've been learning about. Remember what the arrows are for. Remember how we can use letters to label our lines. Good luck.